Have you gone down this trail?
Yeah, that's good. Cool.
The nice thing about this park is how much you're able, because of the marshiness of it, and that you have kind of the woods within the marsh, you see the seasons changing a lot. You can come between spring and fall about every 2 or 3 weeks, and it looks a little bit different. You really see the seasons changing. We have about, on average, one event a month, and certain times, like in the fall, we'll have more than that. And, everything from cleanups in the park to, we just started, one of our community members is really into maple sugar tapping, so we got the community involved in tapping the maple trees here, and then we had like a maple sugar festival. Part of what Friends of Edgewood has tried to do is to try to allow people's different interests in the park, sort of allow them to take on sort of smaller project chunks where it's not like, dedicate a whole bunch of time all the time. You can just kind of, if you're interested, like our friend Naomi Zenzer, who's interested in maple sugar tapping and doing that, she can just do that for a month, but really like make an impact. Or if you're just interested in doing some of the heavier infrastructure stuff like repairing stairs and decks and trails. So we're trying to allow people to be involved that way and not have to be burdened by the sort of organizational stuff. I feel like this park is pretty well accessible to many neighborhoods. You have Westville, you have West River, Edgewood, even Beaver Hills. And really, when you think about it, some of the people that are coming from even Upper Westville, the Hill, and even parts of the downtown area are just about as far as that, to where this really has a large feeding area. And so to have a place that both gives you sort of the more city recreational stuff, like a playground, tennis court, skate park, community center, basketball court, but also you feel like you're not in the city anymore, especially when there's green here and it's sort of a sunken ravine. So that's pretty unique to just be able to walk a couple blocks and do that, and to be able to do that from many neighborhoods. And then just because it has all these neighborhoods that can access it, you get more commingling. The skate park in particular has a community there that is kind of like what any kind of progressive or community leader would ever want, and that you have a very diverse group of people, both racially, socioeconomically, educationally. You have families, you have all age ranges recreating there and all getting along in an organic kind of way. The teenage skaters still feel like it's a spot where they can be teenagers and do teenager stuff and not be told off or something like that, but it's still a space where kids and families can go recreate too. So that's kind of a unique space, I think, in any city when you have that just happen.